everyone. Welcome to the Sunday service at the One Dharma Center. Today, our gathering will be focused on meditation practice, starting with Jason's stretching Qigong exercise. So please all stand in front of your mat. Stand in front of your mat and welcome Jason.
Good morning. Today when we're doing the Qigong, just please go at whatever comfort level is appropriate for you. When you're doing Qigong, you don't want to do it at the level where you're out of breath or your heart's racing too much or you won't be generating the energy that you're looking for. So just everybody go at their own pace. Please stand at a shoulder width apart with your hands and arms just dangling at your side. Just imagine yourself growing taller out of the top of your head, your knees slightly bent, almost as if you're standing on a tall stool. And we're going to begin by just doing some shaking. So just begin to very loosely shake your body. What we're doing is we're starting to organize our energy. Sometimes it can get a little bit out of whack. And we're kind of bringing it back into order so that we can have a more grounded and centered meditation. So just shaking, almost like you're a kid on a trampoline, you're having fun, you're shaking your body. Let's imagine now that even our eyes could be shaking and bouncing. And our ears can shake. And our nose is shaking. And our mouth and tongue. And our shoulders and arms. Our chest and our torso. You can visualize your spine shaking. Your pelvis. Your thighs and your knees, all the way down to your feet. And let's start shaking our arms in front like this. Imagine you're just trying to shake off the water from your wrists and hands into the sides and up. And back, and then in front again, and then come to a slow stop. And just go inside for a moment and feel how your energy may have shifted since you started. Catching your breath. Now I want you to imagine that you're standing on a very tall swing hanging from the moon. And we're going to swing through space. And as we're doing it, we're scooping up all of the chi and placing it into our crown. And that golden light is shining down to every cell of our body. You can imagine swinging as big or as small as you feel like it. You could feel free to move all the way around the universe on your amazingly tall swing. Scooping up the chi and placing it into your crown. And feel free to go at your own pace. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Scooping up all that chi with the palms of your hands. You can imagine you have huge palms. And you're pulling in all of the chi and bringing it into your body. You're doing great. Breathing. Accumulating chi. We'll do 5 more. 5. 4,
3, 2, and 1. Now let's take all of that chi we just accumulated in the palms of our hands and place it in our lower dantian. Imagining all of the chi in our body is now organized, and our energy is getting ready to do a deeper meditation. Now imagine you have light shining out of all of your fingertips, and begin to just massage your scalp. You have these flashlight fingers shining light onto your brain, massaging your scalp, preparing. And give yourself a nice little face massage and your neck. Now you can massage your ears, getting your ears ready. Now you can bite down on your back teeth like this. And your front teeth. Then you can swallow and imagine your saliva is filled with chi and sending all of that energy and support to every organ in your body. We'll do a few more things. So now take your arm and under your armpit, just gonna tap. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. The other side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the back of our neck, if you can get it. Tap here. And then the last point we're going to do right below our knees, like 2 or 3 finger length down. We're just going to chop right there. This is the stomach meridian. Great. Back on your. Imagine a white pearl. Imagine it bubble floating up, rising up. God's face. This shine.
And take your time. Your sitting posture. Feel free to wiggle yourself. They will practice 2 sets of sitting meditation. sitting will last for about 15 minutes. Once you're ready on your mat or in your chair, relax your shoulders. Broaden up your chest. Your lower back straighten up. You may have close your eyes about halfway through. Or you may want to close your eyes fully. Does not matter. And let us stay with our breathing. Today, Reverend Park will guide us to the first sitting meditation practice.
영천 용기 영보장생 만세 멸도 상동로 거래 각도
When it comes to sitting meditation, there are two essential principles. So this morning, I'd like to share briefly about these two essential principles, which are ridding oneself of deluded thoughts, thereby revealing our true nature, and ascending water energy and descending fire energy. So let's think about the first principle of ridding oneself of deluded thoughts. In this context, deluded thoughts refer to any and all thoughts that arise during sitting meditation. Any and all thoughts. Doesn't matter how good, how brilliant thinking you are having during that sitting. It's all deluded. Some may believe that our true nature is so special and exists somewhere outside of our minds. However, this is not true. Our true nature refers to the state in which there are no thoughts in our minds in the moment. Therefore, when we put an end to our thoughts, our true nature naturally reveals itself right within our minds. The method seems straightforward. Just stop thinking to connect with our true nature. However, we know that quieting the mind is not an easy task. And why is it so? Here's the reason why. The nature of thoughts triggers a ripple effect. Just like when a stone is tossed into a lake, creating ripples that spread outward, one thought begets another, and the cycle continues. When this happens during meditation over and over again, we may feel discouraged by the constant occurrences of these thoughts. However, here is another aspect to the nature of thought that gives us hope. Do you know what that is? Nobody knows. It's not so secret. Thought also emerges from a place of emptiness or nothingness, just like this sound. This sound arises from nothingness and just returned to nothingness. Similarly, there is no underlying foundation for thoughts to emerge in the first place. Hence, what we must strive to do is to guide our thoughts back to their origin, which is nothingness. So how? It'll go to nothingness. Sorry about that. So how? How do we do so? By simply watching. In the method of sitting meditation, we often read, actually we read it every day, every Sunday. It is advised that when thoughts arise, simply acknowledge their presence without playing with those thoughts, without being distracted or being discouraged by them. If you become distracted by these occurrences, that means that you've just invited another thought. We don't want that. Then what does it mean by watching? Watching means allowing our consciousness to be present at the moment that a thought arises. So consciousness is like light, this electric light. Just as darkness retreats when light is shed, when the light of consciousness is directed toward a thought, the thought naturally dissipates, returning to nothingness. With the presence of consciousness, thoughts lose their power and vanish themselves. So the principle is this simple. Maintaining a state of no thought is what we call meditation. This state is when our true nature is also revealed. Therefore, what we do while sitting on our cushion or in your chairs is guard our true nature by observing our mind as it arises, allowing it to return to its origin, nothingness. However, it's important to note that a state of no thought doesn't involve dull spacing out type of sensation. Alertness and clarity should be in the state of no thought. Gilad is closing his eyes fully. Or you can listen to me, you can hear my voice, right? I learned the guitar strumming technique from Gilad. He's my guitar teacher. He emphasized that my right thumb needed to rest on the guitar body to enable the other four fingers securely and freely doing its job. So my right thumb has to be on the body of a guitar. Just as a thumb finds its place on the guitar, the mind needs a place to reside after thoughts recede. Your breath serves as your meditation object. Taking it a step further, you can settle your mind in your lower abdomen, as Jason said. Your Tanjan, your Dantian, your Qi energy center, about 3 fingers below your navel. There exists your Qi energy center. While abiding in your Tanjan, you remain attentive and alert during sitting meditation, guarding your mind from slipping into patterns of thoughts. When we abide our minds in our Tanjan, water energy naturally ascend, which means fire energy naturally descend, creating balance in our body. This energy circulation occurs as a natural step. Let me encapsulate these 2 principles of sitting meditation once again. When thoughts arise, notice that moment. It means shedding a light of consciousness, like here's orchid, right? That's a thought, and just shed the light on this thought. Then what happens? That thought, like orchid, is right here. Why? Or it is beautiful, or I need to water it. Any kind of thought, any kinds of these following thoughts will be retreated. And as we do so, shedding a light, swiftly bring our attention to our Tanjan, which means your breath. Swiftly, there is a stress point here. I mean, this is important word, swiftly, as Venerable Chuksanim emphasized. We want to just return to our meditation object, just like this second, quickly back to your attention. By guarding our mind in this way, our true nature is revealed. And what we need to do is simply cultivating it. It reveals and we cultivate our true nature. So this practice is done with our sitting body, either on our mat or in our chair, and with our breathing and our focused mind, one focused mind on our breathing, abiding it in our Tanjan. That's what we are going to do for our second session of sitting meditation for about 20 minutes. So if you need to adjust your sitting body, please wiggle yourself or switch your legs position. Once again, straighten your back, your neck, and your head. You may roll your shoulders, roll back your shoulders to open your chest. Your arms comfortably resting either on your knees or on your thighs. Align your ears with your shoulders. Align your nose with your navel. Imagine the top of your head being pulled upward toward the ceiling, which straightens your spine. Then just let the let the muscles go soft and relax on your shoulders. When you notice thoughts, gently let them go by returning your focus to the breath or abiding your mind in your Tanjan, your energy center. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your wrists. You may place your hands on your knees, gently circle your upper body. And stretch your spine. Let us clasp our fingers. Push your palms forward. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle your palms up and stretch your palms up, 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 and your arms. Stretch your side. Put your palms behind your head and stretch side to side. And release your hands down. Let us reflect on our days ahead as we listen to the essential dharmas of daily practice from Pat.
Essential dharmas of daily practice. 1. The mind is originally free from disturbance, but disturbances arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the equanimity of our true nature by letting go of disturbances. 2. The mind is originally free from delusion, but delusions arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the wisdom of our true nature by letting go of delusions. 3. The mind is originally free from wrongdoing, but wrongdoings arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the precepts of our true nature by letting go of wrongdoings. 4. Let us replace disbelief, greed, laziness, and ignorance with belief, zeal, questioning, and dedication. 5. Let us turn resentment into gratitude. 6. Let us turn dependency into self-reliance. 7. Let us turn reluctance to learn into willingness to learn well. 8. Let us turn reluctance to teach into willingness to teach well. 9. Let us turn lack of public spirit into eagerness to serve the good of all.
Some of you joined our naming ceremony last Sunday when we witnessed 4 friends embarking on their journey with their Dharma names. Today, I invite you to witness one more person whose sincere practice now continues with his new name. And I will say this is an exceptional occasion as we perform 2 naming ceremony consecutively. And I think Michael earned this ceremony because of his sincere dedication to his practice. So I'm looking at you, Michael. So please welcome Michael as he offers his vow to Dharma Kaya Buddha Fourfold Grace. Michael Hodgkins, come forward.
Dharmakaya Buddha Fourfold Grace. I, Michael Hotchkins, am willing to devote myself to cultivating a new mind, body, and spirit. Please watch over and bless my Dharma path as I follow the threefold practice and a life of gratitude. I understand that my new Dharma name signifies my rebirth as a sincere one Buddhist practitioner. Now I wholeheartedly receive the first 10 precepts. May I honor these precepts sincerely, following them with a beginner's mind until they have been mastered.
1. Do not kill without due cause. 2. Do not steal. 3. Do not commit sexual misconduct. 4. Do not consume intoxicants without due cause. 5. Do not gamble or play idle games. 6. Do not use harsh speech. 7. Do not fight without due cause. 8. Do not embezzle public funds. 9. Do not borrow or lend money between close friends without due cause. 10. Do not smoke tobacco without due cause.
Now, Venerable Chuksanim, the head Dharma master of One Buddhism USA, will present his Dharma name card. So, Michael, you will stand right here. His passport name, legal name is Michael Hotchkins. His Dharma name is One Ho Il, which means every day is a joyful day. Every day is a joyful day. That's your Dharma name. What a joyful name. 아이고라.
원호일.
원호일.
옛날에 중국에 그 운문선사가 있었다.
Long times ago in China, there's a master named Unmun. Master Unmun spoke in front of audience like this.
오늘 이전에 묻지 마라.
Don't ask about events that happened in the past of today. And then he asked the audience, what shall you do? The event that's going to happen from now on. Nobody answered. And Master spoke by himself. 일일시호일, which means
날마다 좋은 날.
Every single day is a good day. Every single day is a joyful day. That's his name.
수행자는 어느
Practitioner,
하루가 자기 인생에서 최고 좋은 날이에요.
a genuine practitioner, to genuine practitioner, today is the best day of his entire
어제도 아니고
life. Not yesterday,
미래,
not in the future,
다만
and someday.
오늘 잘 삽니다.
Just today.
최고의 날을 만든
Live, make best out of today.
그것이 호일이라.
That is the meaning of his Dharma name, 호일.
우리 모두도 그렇게 같이 살으시.
And invite everybody to live this way as joyfully.
심차게 박수를.
Please give him a big applause. And Michael has his sharing. Is mic on, Michael? 호일?
There we go. Working on breathing. This is such an honor for me. I think the first thing that pops into my brain is I had a mentor. His name is Robert Cote. He passed in December of 2020. And he would tell me, your job is to put one foot in front of the other and the next right thing, and the outcome is none of your business. And the other thing he used to say is, Michael, everybody has a story, and you have no idea what it is. And last Wednesday night, I came to the service, and it was outside at the platform. And what we did was we did a silent meditation walk. And the first time I found this place was the end of May last year. And I got here late, so I didn't feel like I could walk in to the temple. So I decided to see one of the, I found the brochure and I saw all these paths. I'm going to walk a path. And for me, walking a path is power walking, you know. It's like, ugh. And I opened up the thing and it said to walk with a purpose, a walking meditation. So slow that when your back foot comes up, a lotus flower grows. And I'm like, oh, come on, really? And I couldn't slow down. I tried, I couldn't. I would do about 4 steps slow, and then I was back to power walking. And then I started again. I was like, no, I can do this. I know I can do this. I can walk slow. And I finally did it. And it was like full circle Wednesday night. It's like the year came. And here I am doing a silent meditation walk with ease and liking every step I took and knowing that I could slow down. And that is what One Dharma has taught me, how to slow down. And the first time I walked in this hall and I saw that giant gold circle, it was like getting hit in my chest. 37 years clean and sober, and I have been looking for 36 years for some kind of spirituality that talks to me. And this place talks to me regularly. My second time here was Soda-san's birthday, or anniversary of his death. It was June 2nd. It was such a powerful ceremony. I said, all right, I think I'm going to keep coming here. And then I was on the email and it said it was outside. So I woke up on that Sunday morning and it was raining. I was like, well, I'm going to go anyhow. And the closer I got, the less it rained. And by the time I pulled in that driveway, the 10-mile-an-hour driveway where I always want to negotiate the speed. But I slowed down. It teaches me to slow down. So when I'm here, I've slowed down. And it was outside, and by the time I got there, it was sun shining. And I don't know what was said other than we broke up for the first time in small dharmas, which just scared me. And I don't know what was said. It was a small group. I think there was 4 of us. And all I said was that I was here because I was searching for something, and that I had found this new job in my life where it was 26 soulful people that I worked with, and that we started our staff meetings with poetry or, you know, something beautiful somebody would read. It's like, what is this? And so I get a tap on my shoulder, and it's Kathy. And Kathy says, "Oh, that's lovely. Would you read a poem next week?" And I said, "Sure." Inside it's like, I'm not coming next week. And I got up the following Sunday, and it was raining again. It's like, oh, great. And by the time I got here again, it was sunny. And I saw her, but I didn't make eye contact with her because I was sure she wouldn't remember. And then I came around the corner, and somebody next to her said, "Hello, Michael." And then she said, "Oh, that's right. You're going to read poetry." It's like, oh, man. So I said, "Well, when does that happen?" "I'm not sure. I'll let you know." Bad idea. There was no meditation. But it's funny because one of my dear friends is here. I didn't think he was going to be here. And Gregory and I were making a threshold for this meeting area. And I told him about that story. And I was like, "I got to read a poem." I said, "I'll just probably read one of my favorites." And he laughs. I said, "What's so funny?" He says, "Every time you read a poem, you say, 'This is my favorite.'" And so I said, "Well, you know, I just feel like I found a new home." And then it hit me. John O'Donohue, Blessing for a New Home. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close with that. And I'm technically challenged, so. Well, there it is. Amazing. I may or may not be able to get through it. May this house shelter your life when you come home here. May all the weight of the world fall from your shoulders. May your heart be tranquil here, blessed by peace the world cannot give. May this home be a lucky place where the graces your life desires always find the pathway to your door. May nothing destructive ever cross the threshold. May this be a safe place full of understanding and acceptance, where you can be as you are without the need of any mask of pretense or image. May this home be a place of discovery, where the possibilities that sleep in the clay of your soul can emerge to deepen and refine your vision for all that is yet to come to birth. May it be a house of courage, where healing and growth are loved. Where dignity and forgiveness prevail. A home where patience of spirit is prized, and the sight of the destination is never lost, though the journey be difficult and slow. May there be a great delight around this hearth. May it be a house of welcome for the broken and diminished. May you have the eyes to see that no visitor arrives without a gift, and no guest leaves without a blessing. And the Dharma name is absolutely beautiful. And what comes to mind immediately is a man named Kevin Davis. I work for a company called Compassionate Care ALS, and I work with people that are dying from ALS. And Kevin Davis, I would say, "Kevin, how are you doing today?" He'd say, "Best day of my life." Every time he would say, "Best day of my life." And when he died, they gave wristbands that said, "Best day of my life." Thank you.
Thank you so much. Then that was great. 4-il, joyful day. And Nancy prepared a beautiful flower and little gift. 원호일, 호일님, please stand up.
And I'm so proud of my husband today. And these are from the women in his life. His oldest daughter, Keelan, his youngest daughter, Mairead, his sister, Janet, his mother, who I call here, and me. And I'm so proud of you, Mark. And thank you for that poem. That's everything. And I don't know.
Thank you to both of you. Thank you. There's moving. Thank you so much. And 교무님's also prepared a little gift for Michael and to you all as well. This song is called Prayer. Prayer. 둘, 셋. 원하옵니다. 둘, 셋. 원하옵니다. 원하옵니다. 간절히 간절히 원하옵니다. Where my hands touch the world, where my feet walk on the ground, where my voice echoes through the hills, where my mind penetrates the darkness. 우리 모두 다 함께 우리 모두 다 함께 성물 세중 인연이 되어지다. How was that? We did it. So thank you everybody for your presence today, for your practice, sitting meditation, and also celebrating Michael's new journey with his Dharma name. Every day is a joyful day. Thank you so much. So we just ended a retreat with retreat teacher Angie Mattingly. Thank you so much. Bring all the great energy to our center and your people and share this space with us. And today, this afternoon, we'll start another retreat named Journey to Dance. And we also have Don Levin, who's sitting back there, who's coming to our center and offer his programs. And we are so grateful, all these retreat teachers and retreatants, to share their practice in this sanctuary. And we also have our retreat offered this month, the end of this month, over the Memorial Day weekend. Your life is your practice. This 3 nights, 4 days retreat is waiting for you. So this is going to be about threefold practice. And you're going to learn how you can practice in your life, which is a way to live as a living Buddha. You can find more information on our website. Once again, thank you so much for your presence today. This concludes our Dharma gathering.